any of these things. I guess just random thoughts. I don't really know how you can be upset by someone that's gay. Someone clearly comes out to you and tells you, hey, I'm gay. How on earth can you be upset by that? Now, all of a sudden, at least one person is totally out of your dating pool. If not, like two people, I know I can never date that guy because he's gay, and he's not going to try and date anyone that I'm trying to date. Well, I don't know about you, but that kind of reduced odds is a good thing. If you know that a woman is a lesbian, I think that too is great. Now I know, don't ask her out because that's going to be embarrassing, more than likely for both of us. So why would I ask out a person who is like gay whatsoever at all? I don't have a problem with if you're gay, hey, that's great for you. But don't be messing with person X I want to actually date. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, I don't want any part of that. So please don't make me a part of it. I know that for me is like the most idiotic thing of all time. It's people that are concerned about someone that is transgender or gay at all being up in my business. Because I know if I was transgender, I just want to be able to go to the bathroom, go in the stall, lock the door, keep to myself, mind my own business, and get out of there. I don't understand how you be scared of that. I really don't. I understand that there are people that are, but what are you worried about? Are you going to check every stall to make sure everybody's junk is the way you think their junk should be? I think that's kind of creepy. If you think that people are going to sell other people in a bathroom that's not of their gender, what the hell, dude? What are you worried about? When I go to take a leak in the men's bathroom, I'm not looking around. I don't want to see your junk. That's one of the things like the whole male boast. My dick is bigger than anyone else's. Well, how do you know? What is your empirical evidence? Just let me know. So you've been looking around in the men's bathroom and you're like, well, my dick's bigger than your dick. I mean, what are you doing? Why are you looking around? And if you're in a woman's bathroom, why the hell are you looking around to make sure no one is fancy on the outside in your bathroom? I would think that's probably easier for women. You go in a stall, you lock that stall, you take care of business, you go out, hopefully you wash your hands, but let's face it, not everyone does, and you go on your way. A men's bathroom is a bit different. You're expected to make some archaic joke like, hey man, the water's cold in the urinal, because your dick's so big, it flops into the urinal. That can't feel comfortable for your wife. Like, the whole idea that your dick's so big, women are attracted to it, does not make sense to me. I mean, have you ever had sex with a woman and you know it's a bit more than she can handle? Boy, that makes you feel real good till you realize you're causing the person you're having sex with pain. I mean, come on, no one wants to do that. But they don't want to have a too small dick because there are negative connotations to that as well. What? What's going on? I mean, women, like, what are you looking in, like, what are you waiting to get attacked by some man who thinks he's a woman that's in your bathroom? Then, what on earth are you worried about? What's going on in that stall? I mean, come on, that's embarrassing shit, man. You don't want to know that. It totally does not make sense to me whatsoever at all. how you could be really all that concerned about what someone is doing in their bathroom. I mean, I don't want to know. I don't want to peek. One time I went into a bathroom. I was traveling on business. I walked into a bathroom in the Orlando International Airport. I mean, they have to fly somewhere South American, so I guess that makes them international when you think about it. But oftentimes people don't think about it. So I go in there, there's somebody that's in a stall. And I'm like, oh man, East Coast bathroom rules. You go as far away from the stall as possibly can. Just like if you go to a movie, you never sit next to your bro. I mean, come on. East Coast movie theater rules, man. You put the Luxembourg seat in between you guys, right? I mean, if at all you can avoid sitting next to your friend, you do that. You don't want anyone thinking you're with that person, whether you are with them or not. You don't want to hear that coming from behind you somewhere. No way do you want that. You need the Luxembourg seat, so there's some space between you two, right? So anyway, I'm in the Orlando airport, and I've totally explained why I can't have the stall. I can't be in the urinal right next to the stall where there's some guy in there. So I get done. I wash my hands. I'm kind of creeping out because nobody really wants to be know that somebody else is in the bathroom when they're copying a squat. They don't want to know that. No way. And I swear to you, I hear this from the bathroom, from the stall. Now, I don't know whether I was being punked or not. I don't know. But I heard this. I think there's somebody in here. I know. It was like one of the more creepy experiences of my life. I quickly, not turning my back, shuffled out of the bathroom. I mean, I don't want to know what's going on in there at all, whatsoever at all. None of my business. I think that you probably would agree with me. I mean, yeah. Anywho, that goes to telling why homosexuality doesn't bother me. I actually think it's a good thing. And that, East Coast bathroom rules are the best bathroom rules. I did meet two gay men, and there was one submissive and there was one pitcher, one catcher, if you know what I mean. So, the pitcher wanted to just talk to me, and he actually said this to me, let the ladies go talk. And I'm like, they're not ladies talking, dude. They're two. It's a man and a woman that are talking, and the man likes to have anal sex. Now, if you're confused by this, no, I totally feel for the guy. I've been in a man's locker room in high school where the worst thing you can be called is gay. That is beyond the worst thing you can be called. There was a really big, bulky guy that maybe was gay. I just not say a word to this guy because he just was a little bit not right. He actually sodomized a straight man in the men's changing area. It was, I played football. I know, I don't look it, but I did. And if I told you what position, that would be even worse. Anyway, so this guy is in there, and the guy that got sodomized had a big mouth. And there's nothing wrong with having a big mouth. He talked all the time. It was somewhat entertaining. I like to listen to it, but to the point where if it got too graphic, I'd turn back to my locker and I'd keep out of it. Well, this guy kept going on and on about how he was gay and he liked men. Well, the big the big Ophi guy, like, heard all this, was like, no, that's not cool, man. And so the really mouthy guy was like, oh, come on, man, we're gay, it's all good. Well, the big Ophi guy grabs the really talkative guy by the shoulders, takes one hand, one finger, I hope, and shoves it directly up his asshole. Now, this kind of scared everybody else in the locker room. Nothing was said. I mean, the guy ends up, that talkative guy fell to the ground, people stepping over him to get out of the locker room because no one wants to look this guy in the face because, he's just been sodomized. No one ever, as far as I know, has talked about it to this day except for me right now because, that story's funny. I don't care who you are. That is kind of funny. Don't mouth off at some guy thinking that everyone in the locker room is not gay because one guy might be gay and he might be pissed. So don't do it. Don't. No. That's not cool. Please don't do it.